Here are top 15 moments that shook African football. AFCON 2025-2026 wasn't just football. It was chaotic, it was for the culture, and it was filled with so much controversy, tears, joy, and African history. In this video, I'm counting down to the top 15 moments that defined AFCON 2025-2026 tournament. Moments that made we the fans angry, proud, emotional, and completely obsessed with the tournament. Stay till number one, because that moment explains why AFCON isn't just a tournament but a full-blown experience. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and now the countdown starts. 15 was when pop culture took over AFCON. AFCON went global in a way that we've never seen. Internet superstar Aisho Speed revealed himself at the AFCON as the final mascot and instantly broke the internet. Kylian Mbappe was in the stands cheering for his friend Hakimi as well, a World Cup winner at AFCON as a fan. In 14th place, we had Goal Fest nobody expected, 120 goals as at the semi-finals. AFCON 2025-2026 smashed these records and is the most ever. Nobody was packing the balls, there were no boring games, and every mistake you made, you got punished. Why the fans loved it? Because it proved to everyone that African football is bold, fearless, and full of quality. In 13th place, we have Algeria's last second heartbreak, or should we just call it glory? It was extra time, penalties loading, and then boom, Audi Bobina scores a last-minute winner against DR Congo. It was one shot and the nation erupted. Everybody went crazy. And why the fans loved it is because moments like this is what we live for. In 12th place, we have the hostile stadiums that shocked viewers, laser pointers, whistles, match delays, pressure from the stands, and in this point, home advantage literally crossed the line, and it brought some sort of debate amongst the fans because people kept on asking, is this passion, or where does the passion actually stop? And is this where intimidation begins? In 11th place, we have Sudan's impossible qualification. Sudan made the knockout rounds without scoring a single goal. I want that to sink in. An own goal carried them through and gave a struggling nation something to celebrate. And why we the fans loved it is because AFCON is about hope and not just trophies. In number 10, we have Moroccan journalists walking out on Senegal's coach. After Senegal won the final, coach Papeto sat down for his press conference and Moroccan journalists walked out. Cameras caught everything. Other journalists from other countries spoke against it, and it bothered the fans because these raw emotions is just proving to us that it really doesn't end even after the final whistle. Will CAF look into it? Will FIFA look into it? We never know. In 9th place is Egypt's coach, where he reminded every single one of us who they are. After losing a match, he did a sign showing every single one of us that they have 7 AFCON titles and a legacy nobody could ignore. Egypt didn't just play, they carried history with them. And they were just proving to us that we might be here struggling for a 5th, 2nd, even 1st, but they have 7, but that was out of frustration. In 8th place, we have Egypt's fastest AFCON goal ever. 4 minutes, that was all it took Omar Mamouche to score Egypt's fastest AFCON goal since 1970. Stadium was shocked and the momentum just flipped, all in Egypt's favor. Now, early goals like this could change everything, and this is what the fans again we live for. In 7th place, we have Ayoub El Kabi and the bicycle kick madness. Not 1, but 2 bicycle kicks. Ayoub turned AFCON into a highlight reel. Like, fans were calling it the goal of the tournament from day one. Why the fans love it is because every iconic AFCON has that bicycle kick, and it just had to be him. Now in 6th place, we have the Congolese statue fan moment. There is no way you can relive this top moment without mentioning this. So one fan stood frozen like a statue, paying tribute to Patrice Lumumba. An Algeria player mocked him and the internet went crazy. Then after Nigeria's match against Algeria, a player, Ako Adams, showed respect, and then he flipped the story for Congo and the fans loved it. This just showed us the culture I spoke about, history and dignity. But it is good to mention that the Algeria player apologized because he didn't understand what that moment was all about for DR Congo. In 5th place, we have Tunisia players protecting child mascots from rain. Rain was falling, match was about to start, but Tunisia players instinctively covered the kid mascots. They didn't really need any camera to do all of this. It just gets to show that small moments like this show the biggest hearts. While in 4th place, we have the final night chaos, Senegal versus Morocco. This final had literally everything. A controversial VAR penalty, Senegal players walking off in protest, a penalty saved, extra time drama, and a 94th minute winner. Pure AFCON madness. And these are one of the things the fans cannot forget. This is literal football theater, lots of drama. In 3rd place, we have Sadio Mane's iconic leadership moment. When the chaos broke out, it wasn't tactics that saved Senegal in this case. It was Sadio Mane. He said to them, "Let's play like men." Those words changed everything, and he clearly showed leadership sometimes can be greater than goals, and in his words, finals are meant to be won. In 2nd place, we have goalkeepers taking over AFCON. So one of the first goalkeepers here is Edouard Mendy, saving a penalty in the final. Sterling Nwabali saving penalties, including that of Salah's and Mamouche, and Uganda using 3 goalkeepers and conceding with all or 2 of them. AFCON goalkeepers give us cinema, absolute cinema in this AFCON. Wow, for our number 1. Give it up for Senegal, champions again. This is the moment AFCON will never forget. It took a 94th-minute goal from Papa Gueye and Senegal won 1-0 after halftime. Before that, they had controversy. There was a protest, there was pressure, but Senegal stood firm and lifted their 2nd AFCON title despite playing against the host nation, who were also playing to win their 2nd AFCON title. And why this mattered most to the fans, it shows that this wasn't just a final, it was AFCON, African Football Cup of Nations, in its purest form. And just one bonus before we leave, AFCON fans stole the show. The dances, the celebrations, the memes. AFCON fans turned every match day into a festival. And it just goes to show that AFCON without the fans in the stand is just football, but with fans, it is pure magic. Thank you for watching. If you love the AFCON, if you love African football, if you love Senegal versus Morocco's final drama, if you love the iconic goals that the AFCON produced, if you loved all the unforgettable moments, like this video, hit the subscribe button for more AFCON and Africa or Nigerian football highlights, breakdowns, and comment your number 1 AFCON moments. If it wasn't in our top 15, let us know your top 2 moments from the AFCON. And I'll see you in my next video. Me personally, I enjoyed every single moment of this AFCON. I also want you to know if you enjoyed it as much as I did. You have a lovely time.